And do not miss the fonts on this card. This is a feature that sometimes gets lost in the overall design of Rochester cards. It's refreshing to see an artist take a card and make it their own inspiration. Hopefully by now you've had a chance to pick up that grotesque Don Mattingly Rochester Mariano or the absolutely stunning Gregory Sif Roberto Clemente. And welcome to episode number 131 of the Project 2020 Nightly News. My name is Chris, otherwise known on Twitter and Instagram is at CRT_Sportscards. And you know by now, my website, CRTSportscards.com, is where you want to go for everything related to Project 2020. And on Tuesdays in Project 2020, I've always had this, it's kind of a lull day. We don't have any print runs. All we have are the cards that have released so far for this week. So this right now brings up a big question that I want to pose to everyone in the community. What is next? What do we talk about in 2021? As we know, the set ends in 2 weeks and 1 day. Very sad times upcoming. But what does this look like for the near future? I'm looking for some good, honest feedback and suggestions for 2021, because here are my thoughts out of the gates right now. Before that though, I did want to quickly clear up one omission from the show yesterday, and thank you to Graded Card Shop in the comments yesterday on the video for alerting me to this omission. I spoke about how the JK5 Nolan Ryan really trended up and that Ermsey McGuire trended down, which was interesting to see. I completely forgot in the moment that JK5 Nolan Ryan had a Rainbow Foilboard parallel chase. So we are seeing those cards trend up a little bit as a whole as people chase that 1 out of every 20 being that Foilboard parallel. I will caution you though, people who are buying 20 of these cards are not always receiving that Foilboard parallel. So just be careful as the remaining cards come out. Don't chase them. People are getting them if they're only buying one card as a bonus. They are sort of extra, so don't break the bank chasing these Rainbow Foilboard parallels. But now getting back to looking ahead into 2021 for Project 2020, what does the potential content schedule look like? And right now, the first thing I'm gonna do is a 20 video series recap of all 20 cards from every artist. And I know right now, some of you out there are saying, well, he never finished the top 10 or the recap video of the artist's first 10 cards, so will he finish this 20 video series? I simply just ran out of time and I couldn't get them done fast enough with the other video series, and that's why I only made it through 10 of the 20. But without daily cards coming out, without daily videos, I can definitely get out 20 videos. I really think within the first couple of months of the year, I can produce a video for all 20 artists. But from there, where do you want to see the content? Clearly, if Topps does a similar project with sports cards in some capacity, you could see me return to that, but of course not forgetting the origins of Project 2020. But I really believe this set has legs throughout 2021. So I'm curious, what are your thoughts? What would you like to see as we move forward into 2021? Now shifting the focus back to the cards today and what happened today on the Topps website. Topps released 20 more artist prints. So we're up to 60 or 80 by now available on the website. They're still $400. I'm really hoping for a sale here in the near future. I could really see myself picking up a Willie Mays Natural or some other artist out there for the wall display. But right now there were 20 more up there, and I will tell you the golds look great and the silver frames look great. But on the actual cards of Project 2020, what released today? First up, we had Oldmanalan release his Nolan Ryan. We had Tyson Beck release his Tony Gwynn. And then we had Matt Taylor release his Willie Mays. And look, I will be breaking down every single card between now and the end of the set, because I do not want to lose focus on what drives Project 2020. And it is the artist's interpretations of everybody's rookie card. And first up today, we have Matt Taylor with his Willie Mays. And this one was really cool to read about, the fact that Matt Taylor gave Blake Jameson credit for this idea to make this Willie Mays very similar to his Jackie Robinson. As you know, that Jackie and the Willie Mays come from 1952, And so while it may not be my favorite card of the day when it comes to all three of these cards, this card hits at one of the reasons why I am such a big fan of Grotesque. They are symmetrical when you take the Jackie and the Willie together. So for that, I give Matt Taylor and Blake Jameson credit for this design. Coming in second today is going to be Tyson Beck with his Tony Gwynn. And this one threw me for a loop, and I still right now probably do not understand the reference to the rainbow on the card. I understand sunny San Diego, so if you'd put sunny on it or a sun, I would probably completely get it, but I'm probably missing a big reference to this card. Look, it looks really cool, it's colorful. It reminded me of Skittles when I saw the card for the first time. So leave me a comment below. Let me know if you're a Beck fan or a Gwynn fan, why you really like this card, or maybe why it was a miss with the rainbow, because right now I do not understand this card. And third up today on the release schedule is one of, if not the most polarizing artists in Project 2020, but it is Oldmanalan with his Nolan Ryan. And I did want to say thank you to Oldmanalan for his recent sort of small trade we did, where he said, hey, send me your Ted Williams and I will sign it as a one-on-one. And I got that back the other day, so check out my Twitter page. So thank you for that card, Oldmanalan, and thank you for signing it. But getting back to that Nolan Ryan today, the first thing that stood out to me when I saw this card was the absolute blank baseball on the front. Because when you see that logo on any kind of collectible or MLB related project, there were more things than that on the baseball, and I will leave it at that. Go to his Twitter page. If you want to understand the inspiration that Oldmanalan has for his cards, he lays it out crystal clear. So if you go to his Twitter page, he tells you in 4 photos why the Nolan Ryan exists in the form it does. And I thought it was a fantastic interpretation. So I'll leave a link below to his Twitter page so you can quickly see his 4-card layout. And with that, have a fantastic Tuesday evening, and I'll see you back tomorrow night for episode number 132 of the Project 2020 Nightly News.